Marvel hot takes. Okay, let's see this. Luke and Danny are the single best duo in all of Marvel Comics. You know what? I kind of agree with this. All right. Heroes for hire. I honestly, that's not even a hot take. That's pretty accurate. Asgard is the peak of Marvel world building. So I think it's one of them. But my argument is Null, the whole darkness itself, the void, all that stuff. To be fair, not a lot of people read this stuff, like the anti-all and stuff like that. I think this to me is the peak world building. Not saying Asgard isn't, it's one of them, but to me, this is above that. The Defenders are Marvel's best team. It has all of Marvel's most interesting cast members in one place. Low key, I agree with this. Which for the younger generation, this is the original Defender squad. I believe Beast and Ghost Rider did join this team as well. The other team I would say is probably the Annihilators or the Avengers. Marvel has been deeply neglecting supporting cast members for the last decade or so, to the detriment of the story's quality. I do not agree with this at all. I mean, we just had Mortal Thor issue 4 where Thor wasn't in the book at all. It was, Magni and everybody else, like Lady Sif and stuff like that. So I don't agree with this at all. Iron Man's Rogues Gallery is washed outside of 2 members these days, and it's entirely by the lack of care from Marvel. I somewhat agree with this. I think the issue is that a lot of these villains just became Avengers villains, okay? So with Joshua Williamson's run coming up right now, I can honestly see Tony getting back to those old Rogue Gallery. Like, can I please get Crimson Dynamo? I know we're getting Madame Mask in the new, Joshua Williamson's Iron Man run, but that would be dope. And hell, even Dread Knight. Squirrel Girl is the most consistently well-written and adapted character in Marvel's collection. She has no bad runs or adaptations. Yeah, kind of true. I think the other 2 or other 3 could be like Thor, Hulk, Daredevil. Those characters have overall pretty good writing. I mean, look at Hulk going from Greg Pak to Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk to Donny Cates' 12-issue miniseries of Starship Hulk, and then, Phil Kennedy Johnson's current Hulk. Hank Pym is the most interesting and deeply layered Avenger, second in Marvel only to Namor. I don't know about Namor, but I kind of agree with Hank Pym. Hank Pym goes through a lot of shit, and if you guys read, he's in Moon Knight, and now he's in Battle World, which I'm probably going to make a video on this, just on Hank Pym. I think the other character is probably either Tony or Thor, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I agree with Hank Pym. Spider-Man has been washed for the last 20 years, and we need to accept he's using his legacy as life support these days. I don't agree with this. Nick Spencer's run was pretty amazing. Hell, even Dan Slott now is getting a lot of love for his Spider-Man run on Superior Spider-Man. And then even current Spider-Man, with him in space in the Guardians team and having this new flexi suit, I think that's dope as hell. Now, I look at Spider-Man comics if the story is amazing and Peter keeps getting growth, which his growth has stagnated for a little bit, but, we're finally, hopefully, getting pushed that limit. I believe what's happening is that Peter and MJ are not together, and since that's not happening, people are pissed. I think that's literally why.